Moving on to the next topic, we got the Hall of Fame nominees for the class of 2024. Dwight Freeney, Devin Hester, Andre Johnson,
My generation.
Julius Peppers, Patrick Willis,
Guys I grew up watching.
Randy Bradshaw, and Steve McMichael. So, any thoughts of these nominees for the Hall of Fame? Anybody got snubbed, or do you think this is a pretty good list?
One of the better classes.
Yeah, Cordell Patterson, he getting his gold jacket.
Cordell Patterson?
Is he getting his gold jacket too? He got the most kick returns.
Yes, and I think he might have most all-purpose. He's getting up there in
finna
all-purpose
say
yards
that.
too. No,
I'm
no,
asking
no.
if that's
That's
like-
fair. That's fair. No.
That's
That's
Patterson
I
getting
feel
into-
that. No, because I always say if you're an all-purpose yard guy in the league, like Darren Sproles should get in the hall too. That's me.
I'm not feeling that one, but I'm just saying if that's the
But you're
narrative.
not feeling Hester, so
Come
it makes
on,
sense.
bro. Yeah, but
I know where you're coming
I
from.
don't think he should've been
You
in.
not feeling Hester.
I don't think
the
he
most
should've been.
dangerous returner of all time.
They even started changing rules. They started.
They literally moved
I agree.
the yard up because he was
I
killing
agree.
boys.
I agree with all of this. I'm not saying Devin Hester's bad, but we talking about, bro, we putting him like, bro, like what I said last time. He's in a place with Deion Sanders right now.
That's right.
He changed the game.
He changed, like,
Deion Sanders.
What do I always
He
say,
changed
bro?
the game.
To
He's
make
with
the
Deion
Hall of
Sanders.
Fame in your particular spurts, we cannot tell the story of this sport without you.
Without
you can't
you.
do it without Devin. It would be impossible. It would be literally impossible.
His impact on the
He
sport
is the
was crazy.
reason why when you take a touchback now, your team starts at the 25. That's impactful. That's impactful.
As long as Cordell get in and
I think Cordell should get in too. I also think Darren Sproles should get in. That's just me though. I'm fair for the returners and the
I'm
kickers.
here for Cordell,
I like
though.
that. I like that. But everybody on the list is solidified. There was somebody.
bro,
on
he
the
got in over Antonio Gates.
I want to say something.
Bro, Antonio Gates is the standard when it comes to tight end. Devin
That is
Hester
a
got
good
in over
point.
him.
That is a good point.
He's the standard. When you think about a tight
is a
end,
good
like
point.
number stats wise, it's Antonio Gates.
That is a good point. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good take.
I want to say something about Patrick Willis. Like really,
Ooh, yeah, get in, bro.
Pat's my favorite.
like really shout out to him because I grew up watching Patrick Willis and man, he really made me fall in love with like middle linebacker and things like that. He was just a cold linebacker. I love growing up watching Patrick Willis. Shout out to him. And
That's
really,
another one. That's another one that changed the game without you even like.
Yeah,
you
big,
can't tell the game
because he really inspired
without him.
me.
Yeah,
Like he made a like big impact.
you know
on me
what's
growing up
crazy?
watching football.
Like one of the craziest things when I was getting into football and I was watching like a lot of football, Patrick Willis wore a shut like Air XP, like the original version of it. I swear to you, Pat was playing so OC and he was racking up so many tackles and leading the league in so many tackles and killing guys over the middle. That shut had to release a new version of the Air XP that eventually became the F7.
Yeah.
With the big cushion on the back with the team's name on it. Pat was one of the first guys to start wearing that style of helmet, Patrick Willis, with the running back bull. So his impact on the game was felt on the equipment level. And I always think that's cool to see.
Yeah.
And I kind of saw that real time because he was playing the game at such a ferocity.
Yes, he was.
You know what I'm saying? He was playing the game
amazing.
kind of like old school Ray Lou.
Yeah.
But so much faster. So yeah, Pat Will was a favorite one.
Shout out.
Pat Will getting in makes it fun for a guy like Luke Kuechly to get in because you can put Pat in, you can put Luke in, and that's what I want. We got to get Luke in. So
He's actually a candidate for next year as well.
we need that.
Yeah, got the full list of the candidates here, including Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Earl Thomas, Marshawn Lynch, Adam Vinatieri, Clay Matthews, Terrell Suggs, Joe Staley, Vernon Davis, Aqib Talib, Ryan Khalil, and Marshall Yanda.
Clay Thompson. Clay Matthews is a Hall of Famer.
No, but his daddy is, so he's gonna get in off the fraternity tip.
Man, he was.
I think so.
I was a big fan
He
of
wasn't.
him.
Nah,
but I
T.
don't
Sizzle
know.
was a much better linebacker than him in his prime. Luke was a much
I
better
don't think
linebacker
so.
than him.
He
Either.
might.
You don't think T. Sizzle is a?
No.
I think he should be.
think
He up
from
there in
this
sacks.
list-
He up there in sacks.
So who's
Eli gonna get in off the strength. Luke gonna get in. Adam Vinatieri
Earl
gonna
should get in. Earl won't, but
Earl
he
might not be first ballot.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
who do you think is first ballot on this list?
on this list
Luke, Eli,
right
and
now,
Adam Vinatieri.
Luke, Vinatieri, Eli, and honestly, I like a lot of Key.
think
But
he got
they're
the
not
most
going.
pick sixes, don't
Yeah,
he?
exactly. But they're not going to give it to him. But I like a lot of Key.
Yeah, I think he had the most pick sixes all time or something like that.
So, but they're not going to give it to him. But that would be my my list. But
Vernon up for the Hall.
Vernon's kind of
Vernon. I don't know, man.
Vernon is none of
The
the
Hall are very good.
None of the linemen are. I mean, Joe Staley and Yonda. I know Yonda like off
Yeah.
the tip. But Yonda was a hard guard.
Yonda was
Yonda was
cool.
a talent.
Yonda was
Yonda
great.
was a great guard when he was in his prime. Like, was definitely the epitome of like a guard.
He was great.
Khalil played center. Staley played tackle. Blocked a lot
What
for
y'all think about Lynch? We ain't really talked about him.
Marshawn. I don't think he gets in, man. I don't think Beast Mode gets in. Nah, man.
I don't know. I would have to look at the stats.
I wouldn't put Beast Mode in.
But man, he was great.
I wouldn't put Beast Mode in. Nah, I can name 3 running backs from his era that I would put in before him. LeSean McCoy get in before.
Marshawn, he a 5-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, Shady. I like. Yeah, you say it again.
Marshawn, a 5-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All Pro, 1-time Super Bowl champ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's
6-time 1,000-yard rusher.
Well, how many
85 touchdowns?
How many yards he got in a career?
10 bands.
Yeah, Shady got 11 and I think 2 Super Bowls. So yeah, get him out of there.
What you saying?
Shady Super Bowls don't really.
But it doesn't matter. Hey,
Chiefs in the Bucks.
Chiefs in the Bucks. Yeah, 2 rings.
He was on a practice squad.
But he's I think at 12,000 or 1,100 yards.
Yeah, I respect that. I like McCoy a lot.
He up there. Yeah, so I put Shady over Marshawn. That's me personally.
In terms of watch, but like he's the most elusive of all time. But niggas was literally running the opposite. Can I cuss on y'all shit? You can't hear me anyways. Niggas was literally running the opposite way of Marshawn. Like, that's diffy, bro. I'm sorry.
At least just from what I'm watching from the skill set piece, like Marshawn Lynch is just Derrick Henry. Like in my world, you can always get another Marshawn Lynch to come in. The Shady kind of deal is that Barry Sanders kind of tip, that OJ kind of tip. Like you know what I mean? Like you don't really see that kind of skill set from backs anymore. The game is too violent to kind of do what they do. So those kind of guys you should be putting in the hall. Like the guys I just named, Barry Sanders, OJ, and LeSean McCoy all had the same playing style.
Eli first ballot with his 2 rings?
Yeah, without question, without doubt. Off the GOAT, yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Luke Kuechly.
100% for me, yes.
Yeah, I like Luke Kuechly a lot.
100%.
Like I hope he's first ballot.
100%. He should be
I
first
can see
ballot.
them doing him wrong, but
if
like
the league doesn't put Luke first ballot, the hall is a wash. It's really a wash.
And Adam, of course.
Devin is the greatest returner of all time. But again, like you said, Cordell should also get in
but like
and show his Sproles.
That's like because you're not like I wouldn't say you're not good at your position. You have to be good to get in the league. So it's like, but he wasn't like.
But he was the
impact.
best.
Yeah, it's the impact.
He was the
best. I understand what you're saying, but it's the impact though. Like if Devin Hester was just all right, we can get like 3 touchdowns out of you every year, whatever. But like, bro, when you're putting your team in plus territory every time you touch the ball, you're a problem, bro.
You're a problem.
You're like, dog. You putting your guys.
Hall of Fame though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, he was
Yeah.
He put fear in people's hearts.
I'm not gonna lie. You gotta go. You gotta go watch back that Super Bowl.
I loved it. I remember Madden 09 with Favre on it. I was
100 speed. Yeah, killing it. On my mother.
Man, are you serious?
Yeah,
man?
bro. Hester was my guy.
He put fear in people's hearts. That's
Maybe a little biased because I'm a Kane. I'm a big Canes fan, so it's the whole Miami tip. But Hester should get in. Miami. Andre Johnson got in.
Andre.
Like that's a W. That's a major
have
W.
a single good receiver, quarterback his whole career.
W.
Yeah.
That's an error. But Larry Fitzgerald coming too. That's big W.
I don't think he's retired yet.
Really?
I don't think he's like actually like
officially.
Yeah, I don't
Seriously?
think he did.
What? That'd be crazy. Nah, I don't believe it.
Man, it's gonna be a minute.
Yeah, I don't think he's retired.
Kill. But yeah, I think this Hall of Fame class is cool. Everybody in there is solid. At least from our generation, the guys that we watched. The other 2 guys that are in there are from a previous, I won't say previous generation, but just 80s and 90s football, stuff that we wasn't watching. So can't really speak too much on them. But the guys that made it, Freeney, Hester, Andre, you gotta know, Pat, JPP, not JPP, but Julius Peppers.
We didn't talk about Peppers.
Julius Peppers.
That's probably.
He's the prototype, in my opinion. Like, you want 6'6", 290,
That was great.
4'5" defensive ends now. Like, that's the goal, but you're never going to get it. So, yeah, solid Hall of Fame class for sure. I'm digging the Hall of Fame class. It was cool.
Yeah, I actually like this one a lot.
Yeah,
We getting to that age, man.
We get to that age where the guys we watched be dominant players in the league is now getting to the Hall. That Ocho Cinco Hall coming, can't wait for that. Ocho Cinco come for that Hall, yup. And he ain't going to get off the skill. It's going to be off the
Ocho only got
the
like
field.
68 touchdowns.
Exactly, yeah. He's not going to get in off the play. It's going to be off the impact on the other tip, yeah.